What happened to Manson's novel, Holy Water? Holy Water. Fucking Christ. Holywood. Not Holy Water, Holywood. Back in when he released Holywood, that's I don't know, Manson, his new one, Assassination Under God, that record wasn't the best. That was the only dud in his entire discography. So, I don't know, Holywood is quite possibly his best album, for me at least. And then when I got word, I heard that he was working on a book that complemented it. And apparently the book has something to do with the value of children, intertwined with the importance of politics and religion, and how, society is obsessed with violence as art and violence as entertainment. And apparently the novel was focused around an entire city called Holywood that was an amusement park that was essentially a shrine to sex and violence. Everything we do in society for entertainment purposes has to do solely with sex and violence anyways. So Manson had the idea of writing this book about this amusement park city that was a giant sort of, like I said, shrine to these things. And I don't know, on one hand you could argue that it's very typical, but Manson's lyrical power at this point at least he was unstoppable. That man had a way with words. And it would have been really nice to see if he was able to write a novel. Was the novel good? Was the novel bad? Was it going to be boring and plotting? Was the middle going to be pointless with the horrible pacing? Or was Manson a genius and he was going to be able to write this flawless novel that everybody would have loved? It would have been really nice to find that one out, but here it is 25, 26 years later, and I don't know if that book's ever going to be released. There was even talk of it potentially being turned into a movie, which Manson's famous for this. He does this a lot. He's had a lot of projects not see the light of day. So what do you guys think? Do you think Holywood would have been any good? Do you think Holywood will ever be released? I think it would have been great, and it would be cool if he'd release it, but